Okay. Hi everyone. Okay. I'm just gonna paint tonight. No real... I think I'm gonna paint a duck. I've been thinking about it all day. You can follow along. This will be on replay, so all my videos are recorded so that you can, if you decide later on that you want to paint it yourself, that you'll have that capability of doing so. If you're just jumping on, say hello so I can see you're there. Tonight is not necessarily a class, but me just getting creative. So again, if you want to view this later on, it will be available for you to try to paint as well. I'm gonna paint a fun little ducky duck tonight. Oh, I need white. I'll kind of give you a rundown of the colors that I'm using so that you can see. When I go to use them, I'll show you, because I may pick some colors out that I may not use, so I'll show you as I start. I'm using, this is a 14 by 18 inch canvas tonight. All right, if you're just jumping on, again, just say hi, just so I know you're there. All right, I'm gonna pour some white. Oh, I'm gonna use a white that's actually open. Hey, Casey. Hey, Mindy. And I'm using a lot of orange tonight. Maybe some mustard. Yellow. I've been really loving this mustard yellow lately, so we're gonna do that, and some reds. And I'm thinking a green. I mean, I have an idea of what I'm painting, but not an over, like, I've never done it. I've done something similar, but not what I'm thinking in my head. So this is semi-new idea. And this almost like a teal-ish green color. All right, so let's try out. I'm gonna go off and actually paint the background orange first. And I'm just gonna cover this whole thing orange. I think I'm gonna paint a duck tonight, Roberta. I'm just coloring the background. I'm doing this, I think it's a 14 by 18 inch canvas. I got it at Michael's. It was in the clearance section. I think there's like a hole in it, that's why, but good use. I think that's like right somewhere. Right there's a hole. That's what it is. I'm just gonna get a good coat of orange as I just dropped a whole bunch of it on the floor. And the orange I'm using, it's just a regular, just says orange on it. think I'm gonna do the same style. I'm not thinning the paint. I'm actually just putting a thick coat of that orange on there. Right from the bottle. Right on. And I think I'm gonna do it in the same style. Hey, Melanie! As I did the chicken. But I think this background, I was talking to my husband, I'm like, well, what color? I don't know if black's gonna be it. And I might change my mind and put it to black if the orange isn't working, but I think the orange will make it pop really nice. And this paint over here is pretty much like drying, so when I run over it again with my brush, it kind of takes away all of those, yay! It takes away all those brush strokes. You know, I've been really enjoying painting for you guys every night. Hi, Aziza. Hi, Caitlin. I'm gonna paint a duck tonight, guys. And maybe later on I'll do a paint night either in person or online. Hopefully in person, crossing my fingers that we'll be able to do that. Hey, Vicky. Because I am missing paint night. I miss the social aspect of being out with everybody and teaching people, really. And it's only been, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Today's Thursday? Today's Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Gosh, it's been a long week. What's that? Every day is the same when you're not leaving the house. And I just want to thank everybody too for the overwhelming support of the online paint night kits. For real, you guys. It has been crazy and I totally appreciate it. I am actually waiting on more supply to come in. So the later ones are going to be a little bit more delayed, not much longer than the ones that were purchased first. I'm waiting on brushes to come in. They should be here Saturday, so not too much of a longer wait, but I sold a lot more than I expected, and I'm so grateful. So I mean, it's a good problem to have. So I hope everybody understands that it may take a little bit longer. I know I did put a time frame of 3 to 5 days for shipping, but please bear with me while I'm preparing to make this transition from being an in-person paint night to Roberta, it's been such a long week, to an online paint night. All right. So I think this orange looks good. I'm gonna let this dry for a second. I'm probably gonna grab my hair dryer because I'm home and the magic of TV. We want it to dry a little faster. So I got a nice even covering here of that orange. And I've got to pick up that orange that I totally dropped on the floor. A decent amount of orange. All right, let me get my hair dryer because it's still very wet. If this is too loud for you guys, I'm really sorry. Way faster though. And I'm scaring the bejesus out of my dog right now. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull up a reference photo of a duck just so I can get their body shape right. Okay. And I'm using 3 brushes tonight because I don't know what size I want to use. So I always have a flat brush and a round brush I use because of the way you can manipulate them. So I have a bigger round brush and a smaller round brush, and then my normal flat brush that I always use at every paint night. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use the bigger round brush, and I'm gonna make this red color. We'll see how she plays out. Let's see. Thanks, Samantha. Hey, Faith. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making a rose on the background. And how I make those roses, if you've been to any one of my paint nights with flowers, is that I dash it instead of going in a circle, I dash the colors around. So it's almost making a circle, but it's choppy. I'm gonna add a little brown to it just so I can give it a center there. And I'm gonna take a little bit around the sides. So. Okay, I'm liking that. Maybe let's go in with some blue or greenish color, because I've got it's a pretty big flower. So let's go in next to it with another. Little C's, yes, little C's. All right, I might do like a mustard color. Like right here. We'll see how that turns out. Well, that might be too light. What if we add some white to it? Make it almost like a gold. That way too light. I'm thinking, purple. What do we do purple? Yeah. Orange and purple look amazing together, so that's what we'll do. We'll go purple right on top of that. I'll have a little white in there too. Kind of looks gray because it had yellow underneath. Shoot. I know some of you were like, I thought you were painting a duck. I am. All right. I'll look up. Just a second here. How I want to do this. So I originally put down like the mustard yellow because I thought that would look cool on it, but it kind of washed it out. So I put purple down on top of it, and then I added a little white in, thinking that it would just kind of lighten it, but it made more like a gray. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and I'm gonna put purple back into it. All right. I'm looking for my style that I had. Here we go. All right, so let's look back at my duck here and see if we can get a shape. All right, so I'm gonna put some little flowers, some little tiny flowers, so I can build his body out. And I'm just pressing the round brush into the canvas, and what it does is it ends up giving you, it spreads the brush out, but it gives it a petal-like shape. I think I'll grab some green here. Oh, that's really light. Ooh. And it's messing with my eyes. Now, execution may be different than what I have in my head. This may not come out as well planned as I thought it would be, but we'll see. And what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of filling in the area. That orange is just messing with my eyes with the colors. I'm going to redarken some of these colors here because it didn't pick up the way that I wanted it to. Oh, this is going to look nice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not actually sure who's on. All right, so let's put on some more purple in here. Oh, that purple might be a lost cause. Quite a bit of white into it just to give it that pink hue. You know, Rachel, I might do that. I'm gonna let it dry because I think what happened is, if you can sample it up, is that it's a little too wet, so it's pulling the paint. So I'm just gonna let it dry for a minute, and then I have this lovely color which I've been lately in love with. So I'll probably mix that in. Hello? Are you back? Am I back? Hello, hello? Yes. Are we back? I think so. I think we're good. Is it working for everybody? Okay, you're back. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That got scary for a second. So now I'm just filling him out. A little purple in there. Peonies are my favorite flower. Favorite flower. And on the in the spring, early summer-ish, when they bloom, I take a specific ride home, a certain way home, because they have there's this one house on a corner has this beautiful, I guess it's a bush, peony bush. And it's a four-way stop, so I just stop there and I kind of like gaze at them, and then I'll go home. All right, so I'm gonna add some darker color in here, maybe around this area. Just kind of fill him in and up here. It's got some pretty colors in there. They're kind of, I flopped painting them too. So you're not alone. Oh, drippies. You're not alone. I had a really big canvas. It was probably about 48 by 24, maybe 36 by 24, maybe 36 by 24. And I tried to do a really big one. It didn't work out. All right, no, that paint is way too wet, and I'm just ripping it up. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it be. I say I'm gonna leave it be, and then I'm gonna go over it with white. Hey, Chelsea. All right, I think I'm comfortable with the body size. I can always add more. So now I'm gonna draw some feet on. I might have to get some brown in here. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, my Hannah. He's so stinking cute. I know you guys can't really see that because it's like yellow on orange, but look at that. All right, so maybe I need a little bit of black because black makes everything great. See if I can find a spot on my palette. Maybe want some darker color in there. That look better? Can you see that? No, creep, watch. That's what I want you to do. Tonight is not really a class. This is just me painting. And maybe going forward, we can have a class. I know I got quite a few orders tonight, so thank you. I'm going to be sending those out ASAP to people so that they can paint with me. I think I might go up here. Let's do this. All right, time to get crazy. I go in with this color here, lighten her right up. Where's that dark color I had that I mixed? You see his little beak? So cute. All right, let's see if I can do this without messing him up. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes, girl. Hey, Mom. Get some white down there. I'll connect him in there. Alright, so let's make a little gray. Oh, well, apparently I'm making pink and not gray. Alright. And my brush is way too wet. Oh, I wish he was more full, I think. Hey, Joe. Like, I feel like he wish he had more on his body. I want that white. Hey, Desiree. Hey, thanks. I'm looking to see what it may. I mean, I'm kind of nervous about it, but I'm working with it. Because in my head, I had this great idea. Sometimes the execution isn't there, but we'll see. All right, let's see if we can make a dark gray now, or a gray with some orange, or yellow with some gray. Let's see what we can do. Oh no, white on my hand. I know, I have it. It's all packed away, ready for you to pick up. I actually have it in the other room. Oh goodness. I feel like these should be brighter. Let's do the feet brighter, or the legs, or... Oh, yeah, here we go. Some white in that. Okay. Some white. I think he looks kind of cute. I'm not done, but I think he looks a little cute. All right, so let's get an eye on there. I feel like this should be filled in more. Maybe some pinks, some small ones. It might have looked better as black. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, pal. This is tonight's. It's a little ducky. I mean, you can kind of tell it's a duck. All right. Let's see if we can make a light purple and go in there in a few spots. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. Fill in some colors. I know orange is not a normal go-to for backgrounds, and at least it's not for me. But go with some darker red in there. At least it would be like a fun Easter duck painting that you could put out. Put some cute little flowers over here. All right. Sure, absolutely. I didn't give any full instruction, kind of like the pig one. I just kind of painted. So if you have any questions, just let me know and I can answer them for you. I'm just crisping out that white right now because it's kind of see-through. You can't get the beak right, okay. Smacking, I am in my water. There's Bobby for you. So what I did for the beak, and I'll show you, okay. It's a little different on, instead of showing you my arm. It's almost like a triangle. So let's say the beak's like right here. You're gonna pull down into like a triangle off the side, okay? But the end is almost squared off. The end is almost squared off. So you can kind of see that. I'm gonna outline it so you can kind of see what I did. So the end is kind of squared off, but it's almost like a triangle shape. I think I've got some nostrils I'm gonna add in there because this little guy's gotta breathe. Oh yeah, that makes it right there. And I kind of feel like, even though he's real stinking cute by himself, I feel like this is a whole lot of nakedness. Like he should have something else in the background. What do you think? Some happy plants? What kind of plants? No, just kidding. I was thinking maybe some Paisley designs or something. Paisley pattern. I probably will never be able to accomplish that because that's not my type of thing, but we'll take a peek and maybe I could do something light. Vines. Maybe if I thin out some whites. I'm gonna try this. I'm probably gonna paint over it, but I wanna see. We'll see how this looks. And maybe what do you think of that around it? Maybe just a few of them in different colors. Let's play it out. Let's see. I kind of like it. Yeah, I think I kind of like it. It's going to be time consuming, but I'll do it. That is detail work. I'll just make it loose. I won't make it like tight paisley all the way around. Now I'm stuck. I kind of love it though, now that I've started it. Oh, this will come in handy with a smaller one. Let's get my smaller brush. And I'll just do the shapes around the placement. Okay, I can do this. Oh, but it makes it. It totally makes it. I've lost viewers. They got bored. Have you guys noticed being on the self-quarantine that you're snacking a whole lot more? This girl is. Gosh. I literally, my husband's like, are you hungry or do you think you're hungry? Yeah. I'm kind of glad I did this, even though it's a lot of work. Ooh, that's a lot of paint too. Hear my 4-year-old who is not sleeping. It is 9:30. That kid. Okay, so let's add in some red because I want to add some color in there. I might end up putting this on my wall. This may not turn into a paint night painting. Because it's so cool. Can you guys see that detail? Alright, so I'm going to go through with white now and kind of dot these out. It's going to take me a second because there's a lot of them. Hi, Cheyenne. I can get about 3 or 4 dots. Hey, Megan. Yeah, I'm kind of loving this. I did post today 4 paintings that I'm be scheduling for next week for online paint night. One's a dragonfly, one's a sunflower, one's a dandelion, and then the other one I don't remember right now. But that's gonna be next week. I'm gonna put those dates up probably tonight, just so you know. Probably closer to the end of the week, because some of the supplies I'm gonna have to mail out later because of I didn't expect such a great outcome. So or I only shot for like 6 and I sold more than 6, so that makes me happy. So I'm waiting on supplies to come in, and I'll mail those out Saturday as soon as I get them. And with most places being in Maine that's receiving, it's usually we'll get that by Monday or Tuesday or so. Hey Angie, I can see you. That is so fun. A lot of work, but so fun. Okay. So now that I've gotten one side done, I'm going to add a little bit more just for fillers in there. Okay. So I've done one half side, and I'm going to move to the other. I think that purple is dry enough that I might be able to paint purple on top of it now. I might be wrong. Kind of. I'm just going to show you the detail of this up close because I'm blown away by it. How fun. How fun. I'm going to clean my brush because I got purple in it now. I'm filling that white up here again because it is awful see-through on this orange. Okay. Off to the other side. Thanks, Samantha. I'm gonna do little ones, I think, in here. Alright, so let's get some big ones. Let's go like a big one off the canvas over here. Hey, Ian. Oh, there's purple in that one. Whoops. Hey, Christina. If you guys are enjoying this, please feel free to donate. I do have stuff listed in the bottom, $1 to $2. It's wonderful. This keeps me going, being able to paint with you guys. All right, so let's add in some of this here. And some red, because that's fun. And then we'll get into, oh, you see the piggy in the background? I actually have, if you go onto my page, and I think it's about 4 or 5 live paintings back, you can watch me paint it. It's a daytime painting, so it's going to be lighter in here. You're going to see lights through those windows, and you could actually paint them yourself. It's not a full paint class like this one. I'm just kind of painting, but you can. I've seen people actually attempt to paint the pig. So, and if you do, I would love to see it. All right, now we're gonna start with the dots. The most time consuming. Probably should be painting from the top down and not necessarily where my hand's going to be. So let's do that. Oh, I have some, oh, let's do that. Okay, I forgot there was some little ones that didn't have anything in the middle. Not a whole lot, but a few. Okay, we'll do that. I used my air fryer tonight and we fried up some pearl onions and some Brussels sprouts, and all I can smell is like that fried part, even though I didn't really use any oil. It's all I can smell tonight. Hey, Ashley. Almost done this painting, guys. Pretty close. I'm feeling happy with the way it's turned out. Oh, I kind of love this. I feel like something should be over here though too, so I'll do that. The great thing about me painting every night is, which I haven't done in a real long time, is that it allows me to be creative. It allows me to paint for me. Because for a long time, I've been doing paint night, which is a lot of fun, and I love doing that. I haven't painted for me, so I haven't been using my skills the way that I should be. And by allowing me to paint, not necessarily just paint night paintings, that I get to actually use skills that I haven't used in a long time. So I really appreciate that you guys are interested in watching me paint every night. And I think I'm going to paint the sides tonight, which I haven't done in a real long time on a painting. Not sure what that noise was. I think. Oh, I didn't add it on that one. Oh, and this one here. Oh, goodness. This is so fun, you guys. I think we might be done. What do you think? I think we're done. Hey, thanks, Angie. I'll show it up to the camera in just a second. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it with purple because that color has given me trouble all night. All right, I'm gonna show it up close to the camera so you guys can see. All right, so if you enjoyed paint night tonight, feel free in the pinned post to like and or donate. Because of you guys, I'm able to continue to do stuff like this. And I will be posting probably within the next, I'm gonna say, a couple hours for next week's paint nights, or the 4 paintings that I posted earlier. And just so that I'm gonna probably push it towards the end of the week, just because the packages that I'm gonna get out, I want people to be able to get their paint and packages so that they can join in. Even though it is recorded, like this is recorded, you'll be able to join in later. But I do want to thank you for spending some time with me tonight and painting with me. And we'll paint soon. Stay healthy, guys. Bye.